If you think you're safe, you're not. Watch this video to the end. On Christmas Eve in Modesto, California, 2002, Laci Peterson, age 27, 8 months pregnant, disappears from her quiet home. Her husband, Scott Peterson, says he was fishing, but his secrets spill: an affair, a hidden boat, and bodies in the bay. Laci and her unborn son, Connor, are found dead, sparking a trial that grips millions. Was Scott a loving husband or a killer? News crews swarm, evidence twists, and justice hangs in the balance. Laci's laughter and Connor's future haunt Modesto. Today, we uncover the evil wrapped in pretense. Step into a case of love turned deadly. December 24th, 2002, Scott Peterson, age 30, dials 911 at 5:17 p.m. My wife's gone. Laci, age 27, 8 months pregnant with Connor, is missing from their Covina Avenue home in Modesto. Neighbor Karen Servas finds their dog, Mackenzie, leashed outside at 10:18 a.m. Scott says he left at 9:30 a.m. to fish at Berkeley Marina, 90 miles away, finding the house empty on return. Laci's purse, keys, and phone are untouched. Her Land Rover is parked. Detective Al Brocchini notes Scott's calm tone and spots golf clubs in his truck, odd for fishing. Neighbors, like Susan Medina, saw Laci walking Mackenzie at 10 a.m. A nearby burglary distracts police, but Scott's $1.30 marina toll receipt feels shaky. Modesto Police Department's tip line logs 6,000 calls by January, accordingly. Laci's parents, Sharon and Ron Rocha, beg for help on CNN, reaching 10 million. Community flyers, 5,000 printed, according to Modesto B. Blanket Modesto. Was Laci taken, or was Scott hiding something? Laci Denise Rocha, born May 4th, 1975, grew up in Escalon, California, on her family's dairy farm. A Cal Poly horticulture graduate, she taught at Modesto Junior College, dreaming of Connor's February 10th, 2003, arrival. Her nursery, painted blue with sailboat decals, held Connor's ultrasound, according to her sister Amy Rocha. Laci met Scott, a Cal Poly student, in 1994. They wed in 1997, buying their Modesto home in 2000. Laci's 2002 Christmas party for 50 neighbors sparkled, according to Lori Ellsworth's memory. Scott, a fertilizer salesman, charmed but seemed distant, per friend Julie Lee. Laci's diary, later seized, noted Scott's late golf nights. Small cracks hinted at trouble. According to records, Laci's 2002 charity run raised $2,000 for Modesto's women's shelter. Was her happy life unraveling? Scott's secrets surface. In November 2002, he started an affair with Amber Fry, a Fresno masseuse, claiming he was single. Fry, unaware of Laci, taped Scott's December 911 call saying he lost his wife, according to police files. Scott bought a 14-foot game fisher boat December 9th, storing it in a warehouse, shown by a $500 receipt. Cell tower pings place him in Modesto on December 24th, not fishing. He told neighbor Mike Chiavetta he golfed that day, contradicting his marina story. Laci's $1.4 million life insurance, doubled in 2001, named Scott as beneficiary, according to Allstate. Fray's January 24th, 2003, press conference, aired to 15 million, exposed Scott's lies. Scott's actions screamed deceit. His February 2003 sale of Laci's Land Rover for $12,000, in line with DMV, stunned friends. Was he racing Laci? By January 2003, Modesto PD eyes Scott. Detective John Bueller finds faint blood in Scott's truck, inconclusive as per Lab. Divers scour Berkeley Marina for 30 days. No body emerges, per Modesto Police Department's logs. Scott's boat holds pliers with a hair, possibly Laci's, per forensic tech Annette Edwards. Neighbor Diane Jackson's December 24th sighting of a van and 3 men near Covina Avenue pushes burglary theories, but no suspect surface. Wiretaps catch Scott joking about fame, per Detective Mark Smith. Laci's family, learning of Fry, shunned Scott, per Ron Rocha's Dateline, 20 million viewers. Scott's voice incriminates. Volunteers, 10,000 strong. Search Modesto's Dry Creek for Modesto B. Scott's March 2003 attempt to sell their home. Listed at $295,000. Fuel suspicion. Was he fleeing guilt? April 13th, 2003. Connor's fetus is found on Richmond shore. April 14th. Laci's torso washes up in San Francisco Bay. Dr. Brian Peterson's autopsy suggests Laci died by strangulation, Connor in utero, with plastic tape on Laci's remains. Marine biologist Dr. Ralph Chung links bay currents from Berkeley Marina to body sites, according to court exhibits. FBI lab finds no DNA on tape, per analyst Lisa Faber. Scott, tailed in San Diego, sports blonde hair, $15,000 cash, and a brother's ID, arrested April 18th. Modesto grieves, 5,000 attend Laci's April 22nd vigil, per Modesto B. Evidence points to Scott. Sharon Rocha's plea at the vigil, aired on CNN, draws 12 million. Did Scott sink Laci in a bay? The case grips America, like JonBenet Ramsey's tabloid storm, with 1,500 press passes issued. Nancy Grace's HLN brand Scott Smiling Killer, reaching 12 million nightly. People's 2003 Laci's Last Days cover sells 2 million copies. Modesto's courthouse draws 400 protesters chanting justice for Laci, as per Sacramento Bee. Court TV's live feed hits 8 million viewers. Ex-handle at Crime Watch 2025 shares 2003 clips, earning 90,000 likes. Times Perfect Husband paints Scott as vile. Amber Frey's 2005 memoir Witness fuels Oprah's 18 million viewer interview. Scott's sister-in-law Janie Peterson's Dr. Phil D. Fence, 2004, splits Modesto. A 2003 LA Times poll shows 70% prejudge Scott guilty. Did media warp the truth? Mark Garagos, Scott's lawyer, claims Laci was kidnapped, pointing to a December 24th burglary. Neighbor Diane Jackson testifies about a van. Dr. Charles March disputes Connor's fetal age, suggesting a January death. Garagos cites 11 unsolved 2002 Modesto abductions, per MPD files, arguing police tunnel-vision Scott. Garagos portrays Scott as misjudged, blaming Amber Frey's affair for bias. Prosecutors Rick DeStaso and Dave Harris counter with Scott's lies. Garagos's $1 million fee, per LA Times, outpaces the DA's budget. Juror Greg Baratlas told Today, 2005, Garagos's cult abduction theory confused jurors. Modesto's 2004 skepticism, 80% doubted Scott's innocence, per Modesto B. Hurt. Was Garagos fighting a lost cause? Prosecutors claim Scott strangled Laci, dumping her in San Francisco Bay. Evidence to that claim includes Amber Frey's tapes, Scott's December 24th Marina trip, and Laci's hair in boat pliers. Dr. Ralph Chang's title study ties Berkeley Marina to body locations. Scott lied to Fry, claiming he was in Paris December 24th, according to call logs. No murder weapon or home blood exists, but neighbor Karen Service says Scott's truck was warm at 10:30 a.m., clashing with his timeline. Laci's $1.4 million insurance policy, Scott's to collect, screams motive. Like Menendez's shotgun buys, Scott's planning. Boat purchase, lies, suggests intent. Friend Tom Harshman heard Scott say, Laci's pregnancy, slow me down. Was Scott a master manipulator? Dr. David Faulkner, forensic entomologist, finds no insects on Laci's remains, backing a December dump. Defense's Dr. Cyril Weck claims Connor's bones suggest a January death, but lacks peer-reviewed data. Blood in Scott's truck, tested by Seri Lab, might be Laci's but isn't conclusive, according to analyst Lisa Faber. FBI's Dr. John Howd links marine debris on Laci's tape to Berkeley Marina. Like Menendez's ballistic debates, forensics divide. Juror Rochelle Nice told Dateline, 2005, 15 million viewers. No clear murder proof frustrated us. A 2004 NIJ study notes CSI effect skewed juror expectations. Laci's 2002 medical records, showing no injuries, weakened abduction claims, per Dr. Peterson's testimony. Did forensics fall short? The 2004 Redwood City trial spans 6 months, with 184 witnesses. Scott's blank stare, broadcast on court TV, angers viewers like Menendez's Lyle's courtroom demeanor. Amber Frey's testimony about Scott's single lie shocks, hitting 20 million viewers. Defense witness Todd Allen's burglary claim flops. He was incarcerated per DA records. Juror Justin Faulconer, ousted for bias, told People, 2004. Scott's smirk screamed guilt. Prosecutors play Scott's media fame call, per MPD tapes. A 2004 Gallup poll shows 85% saw Scott as guilty before the verdict. Like Menendez's trial spectacle, emotions ran high. Alternate juror Lisa O'Donnell's 2004 ABC News interview said Frey's tapes swayed her. Did Scott's attitude doom him? Sharon Rocha, Laci's mother, testifies crying, "Scott, you took her," shaking the courtroom. Scott's parents, Lee and Jackie Peterson, insist Laci's dog caused truck blood. Like Menendez's family rift, bonds shatter. Sharon severs ties with Jackie, per LA Times. Scott's sister Susan Cotello joins Laci in 2025, pushing burglary leads. Laci's brother Brent Roche's 2004 court letter pleads. Tell us Connor's truth. Scott's jail calls, aired on HLN. Lack remorse, per Dr. Lillian Glass's analysis. A 2004 Modesto B poll shows 90% of Modesto shun Scott's family. Sharon's 2003 Christmas memorial for Laci, with 1,000 attendees, showed community pain, per SF Gate. Did Scott fracture both families? November 12, 2004, the jury finds Scott guilty of first-degree murder, Laci, and second-degree murder, Connor. Outside Redwood City's courthouse, 1,000 cheer, per SF Gate. Judge Alfred DeLucci reads the verdict. Scott doesn't flinch. Nancy Grace's HLN coverage peaks at 22 million viewers. Juror Greg Baratlis told ABC News, 2005, Scott's lies buried him. A 2004 CNN poll shows 80% back the conviction. Garagos alleges juror bias. 3 jurors were swapped, per court logs. Juror Rochelle Nice, 2005 Dateline, said Amber's tapes sealed it. Modesto's relief. 90% felt justice, per Modesto B, mixed with grief. From public cheers, it could be assumed the verdict was fair. March 16, 2005, Scott gets death row at San Quentin. In 2021, his sentence becomes life without parole due to penalty phase flaws, per California Supreme Court. Laci's family's $15 million wrongful death suit, won in 2005, goes unpaid, per Modesto B. Scott's 2024 appeal, citing juror Rochelle Nice bias, fails. Lacip's 2025 motion pushes for DNA testing on tape, from attorney Paula Mitchell. X's at Justice for Laci, 2025, rallies 60,000 against Scott. Sharon Roche's 2006 for Laci sells 500,000 copies. Scott's fight persists. Lacip's 2025 Modesto rally, with 300 supporters per SF Gate, stirs hope. Will Scott ever speak? Laci's law, passed in 2004, counts fetuses as murder victims, applied in 30 states by 2023, according to Department of Justice. Modesto's Laci and Connor Park, opened 2005, sees 2,000 visitors yearly, per city records. Sharon's Laci Peterson Foundation raises $1 million for DV victims by 2025. Like Menendez's abuse advocacy, Laci's loss drives reform. CDC's 2023 data shows 1 in 3 women face partner violence. A 2003 Graciata Park Vigil, with 7,000, honored Laci's teaching, per Modesto B. X's at Laci Legacy, 2025, post Connor's ultrasound, gaining 40,000 likes. Laci's 2002 shelter donations, $3,000, per records, showed her heart. Why was Laci unprotected? In 2025, Scott, 52, awaits resentencing at Mule Creek Prison. Lacip's DNA motion, citing 2024 burglary witness affidavits, gains traction, per ABC News. A&E's 2025 Scott Peterson, A New Look draws 4 million dividing viewers. X's at True Crime Talk 2025 polls 65% for guilt, 25% for innocence, with 80,000 votes. Like Menendez's prison interviews, Scott's letters praising fans spark outrage per people. Lacip's Modesto rally, 200 strong, per SF Gate, demands new trials. Dr. Keith Ablow's 2025 Fox News analysis calls Scott narcissistic. A 2025 Lacip filing cites a neighbor's 2002 van sighting log. Will Scott walk free or stay caged? Laci and Connor's murders echo in 2025. Like Menendez's unresolved justice, Scott's case questions truth. FBI's 2023 data shows 1 in 5 DV murders rely on circumstantial clues. Media, from Nancy Grace's 22 million viewers to X's at Crime Watch, 100,000 posts, 2025, fuel drama. Domestic violence festers. CDC's 2023 stats. 1 in 4 women face stalking, half unreported. Sharon Roche's 2025 X post at Laci Foundation reads, Laci lives in us. Lacip fights on, but graves stay quiet. Visit LaciFoundation.org to stop DV. Did Scott kill his family? Comment, like, subscribe, honor Laci and Connor.